All right, we're back. Circling Back podcast presented by Vizzy Hard Seltzer, the only hard seltzer with vitamin C and superfruit acerola. My name's Will DeFries. To my left, David Roth.
Hey guys, how are you? If you're in the South Austin area and you ordered groceries for delivery yesterday, specifically from the HEB on Brody, and they did not arrive, it's probably because they were delivered to my place.
Oh, really?
And due to the policy of not being able to take said groceries to the rightful owner, they're now my groceries. I want to say thank you.
What was included in this grocery run?
Did they have a good taste in HEB grocery items?
Bananas,
Okay.
which these arrived with our normal grocery shipment. So we just had like a couple extra bags. So now I have 2 bushels of bananas.
Dude, you know what this is prime for?
I'm bringing stuff up here.
Well, I was going to say this is prime for banana bread season. You can let those bananas go bad and make some banana bread out of them, Dave.
That'll never happen because I don't really possess those skills. But if you want to give it a try, coffee, which come on,
So far, this sounds good.
some vegetable chips that have a nice flavor, some chickpeas. Dylan,
love veggie
You're a big
chips.
chickpea guy.
No, but I do like.
That's in the bedroom.
Come on, man.
No, you should not eat chickpeas in bed.
Mm-mm. No, the little shells on them can get in your bed. They're hard to get out.
Also, B vitamins.
Really?
Yeah, like what looked like a pretty expensive large jar of their like organic B vitamins or whatever, natural HEB or Central Market brand.
Sound like you cut a dub yesterday.
Well, yeah, I felt bad, and I've got some of it in my car. I'd like to give some of it away if possible, but they wouldn't. Like, I felt bad, like just having this stuff. I'm like, somebody's gonna get a refund, but they're gonna have to wait until later in the day to get them. And now I've just got all this stuff.
You know what I started to do like very recently, as of 3 weeks ago? Overbuy bananas intentionally in order to freeze them for my smoothies, and it's fantastic. You doing this? Anybody doing this? You hear about this? It's really cool.
I often will split the banana in half and put the other half in the freezer bag and then put it in the freezer because I don't like doing a full banana in the smoothie because it's just a little too much sugar.
You're right. It's a lot of sugar. It's like 14 grams per banana. A little pro tip: if you're going to do that, peel them first.
New
okay?
segment: Pro Tips with Dylan.
Peel the banana before you freeze them because if you don't, it's really hard to get the peel off.
No, obviously.
Well, I figured it out the hard way several months back.
I thought you ate the peel.
No, I don't eat the peel, man.
No, you take it and you try to smoke it after boiling it. If you're me in 7th grade with your buddy Dustin.
Could you get high off of it?
No. Well,
No,
apparently,
Were there
it's like the
urban
banana
legends that you
peel.
could get high off of it?
yeah, I think it was in like the Malcolm X book, like his autobiography or something, that he like would do something with nutmeg or banana peel. I could be way off, but
There was this.
we heard about it and we tried it. Needless to say, no one got high.
There was this family that I knew back in school. They were driving down the road one time, and someone had thrown a banana peel.
No, keep going.
A banana peel on the road.
Okay.
And
Was this like a good family? Like did a lot in the community?
They were such dickheads. They
What?
just bullied everybody, man. Anyway,
What were they like? Italian?
I
What was
think they
their-
were Irish.
Okay.
I say that because they all had red hair.
Oh yeah.
Not that.
Oh,
all,
we're profiling,
Not
huh?
that all Irish people have red hair, but typically that's how it works. Anyway, they were driving, and someone had thrown a banana peel on the road, like I said. And this family, they drove off a cliff because they hit the banana peel, and the whole family died. It was really sad. But
So that's a pretty sad story to start the pod.
Man, that story does not rule.
I'm sorry for laughing. Anyway, yeah,
Yeah, Dylan's shivery in the building.
frozen bananas in your smoothies. It's man, bananas and smoothies. They really trick it up.
Wow, that
man.
is such a cool, like, pull back the curtain, a little bit of
I know,
insight
right?
from Dylan.
It's
Like,
like-
bananas in smoothies.
I
Like,
know.
no one's doing that.
But frozen
Epic
first.
recommendation, man.
Thank you.
That's cool. What's in your
Do you want
smoothie,
some
Will?
more
New
pro
segment.
tips?
You know I keep those collagen peptides on my
Oh, you like
counter,
I don't?
dog.
He's got
Like I
Copaps.
don't? What are you doing?
Please, dog. Please.
Doing?
Half an avocado. Chia seeds.
Damn.
Oh, do you have chia seeds in your smoothie, Mr.
Chia
Big
seeds
Stuff?
are good.
Chia seeds are for.
Mr. Big Stuff?
There was a little worry that it was going to inflame my diverticulitis, but
Mhm.
the chia seeds so far have been okay.
Oh, we
Hell
do a
yeah,
little
let's
ginger
go.
root up in there, huh?
Not for me.
I don't do
Oh,
that.
you're not big enough to do the ginger root, huh?
What?
I bet your smoothie tastes like shit.
Stop being so condescending.
Dude, if you put a banana
Yeah,
in
I'm
it,
condescending smoothie
you-
guy. It's a new bit I'm workshopping.
you
David?
cannot have a bad smoothie with a banana.
You're right.
It
That's what I'm
covers
saying.
everything.
Yeah, it does. You're right.
They're like the perfect amount of sweet for a smoothie. They're great, man.
I'll say this. Sally sometimes puts an avocado in our smoothies, and I don't like it. I don't like it.
Tell her.
Wait, y'all
Why
do
you talking to me?
y'all do
Tell her.
I'm
couples?
scared of her.
Y'all do
I am
couple
too.
smoothies?
Yeah.
Smoothies for him and her.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. She makes a good smoothie. I'm gonna give her credit.
You know what? I'm just gonna call out somebody. My wife.
Wow.
She likes to do the thing where I'm making a smoothie. I'll ask if she wants one. She's like, "No, I'm good." Then I pour mine, and I've got like the perfect amount. I've got the macros down, and then she wants some.
Yep.
Damn.
Yep.
So I
Yep.
get about 3/4 of what I originally wanted.
I've been there.
Damn.
That's me making an ice water.
Mrs. Ruff, Mrs. DeFreeze, welcome to Front Street.
Yeah.
God,
The
you
second
guys are just
I start making
blasphemous.
an ice water before bed, just to go put on my bedside table, just in case I get a little parched at midnight. So, like I'll get to the bed to set down my water, and she'll be like, "Oh, can you make me one?" I'm like, well, I mean,
Well, the kitchen's
you heard me clanking the ice around about, I don't know, 90 seconds ago. Yeah, but sure, I'll walk back into the kitchen and make you an ice
Oh,
water.
your leg's not working.
Yeah. Meanwhile, she's like feeding our child.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm like, yeah, what? Your leg's
Yeah.
broken?
Yeah. Anyway, that's smoothie talk with the boys.
Pro tips with Dorn.
Dude, don't
Yeah.
talk to me until I've had my smoothie.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I think today's National Taco Day. Are you guys aware of that?
Are you serious?
Dude, we're on a run of national days lately. We've had National Coffee Day, Podcast Day, now Taco Day.
We love all these things.
Dude, all of them.
Yeah.
We got Urban Meyer walking around Columbus, Ohio, asking if it's podcast week. Dude's just on one.
That's crazy, man.
Should we get some official biz out of the way before we get into this absolutely loaded episode?
Let's do it.
Mhm.
First and foremost, spooky season. What better time to become optimized than right now?
There is no better time, Will. No spookier time.
Content from head to toe last week was just all time.
I tweeted about it. It was an all-time content week for the boys.
Got to tell you, going through the stories, I have to once again ask people to stop hiking.
Why
Stop.
are y'all hiking?
Y'all need to stop. And if you're gonna hike, do it with a group. And even if you're with a group, you can still have something spooky happen to you, and you probably will. I think 90% of all hikes end with something spooky.
Anytime you hear a story about someone hiking, it's always because something bad happened. You never hear like the good hikes. Like, oh, we saw some nature. It's always like, oh, mountain lion almost ate us, or
Hey,
we
that's
saw
facts.
a ghost.
I've been meaning to tell you, take a hike.
Oh,
Oh, hey,
Get
get
outta
it.
here. Take a hike, yeah.
I'm not gonna take a hike.
no,
We gotta-
we're
we got
literally
podcasts.
asking people to not.
All right.
No, but seriously, stop.
Right.
The story, I know I've been I don't think I have been overselling. The stories this year are just, I'm reading like 9 out of 10. I'm batting at 900. They're really good.
I'll get you in the hall.
If y'all want a preview, we put a free preview of
Yes, it will.
last week's episode on the main feed. Just scroll back a couple epis and you'll see it. You'll see it. I think it's called Stop Hiking. Y'all gotta stop hiking.
You got to.
Patreon.com/circling back podcast. Again, patreon.com/circling back podcast. That link can be found in the description of this episode.
Dude, and our Friday voicemails that drop on Thursday were really good.
Yeah,
Yes.
Brett.
That was a
Brett.
great episode.
Brett was a much needed change of pace back. We needed it.
A
Felt
fresh
good.
breath of air.
Yeah, I didn't think we were getting Brett for the entirety of the episode, but he sat there and he grinded it out. Kind of like Urban Meyer.
Okay.
Also, go follow Circling Back Pod and Wash Media on the Grom. Also, leave a review and 5-star rating. You guys want to hear a couple of reviews?
Oh yeah.
Someone gave us 500 stars.
500. I
Yeah.
think that's an option.
Yeah, it said Not Your Grandma's Podcast.
That's
Shouts to
true.
Ross Bolin for introducing me to 3 lads who aren't afraid to go there.
Wow. Thank you, Ross.
Dude, that's true.
Dude, no, that's you, dude, not us.
Dude, I am afraid to go there.
You hear this guy's college football takes, man?
Dude, he's
unbelievable.
Alabama, dude. Your Alabama picks looking good.
Yeah, that was a good call.
Someone said on Tuesday, this is Blair. This is Dorn driven. Said never stop singing, Dorn. 5
Aw, man,
stars.
thank you. I
For every
appreciate
person that unsubscribes on Patreon because of Dylan singing, I will add another subscription for myself. That's how much joy it brings to me.
Oh, thank
Per
you.
Blair.
I like to think I have a great voice as well.
Someone said proud moment. This is from noted user, huge fan of apps.
Oh, yeah, this guy loves apps.
He loves
I
it.
know
He's a
him.
big app
Yeah,
guy.
can't
you're
stop.
Yeah, he said proud moment. All right, we're back. Dylan just said Delco. He's very happy with your Delco reference.
Sick.
Delaware County, for those keeping track at home.
Shouts to Jackhammer.
Did not know it wasn't a town until very recently. That's my fault.
Darby Lunchbox said stonks, 5 stars. Nobody is pumping and dumping Buffalo Wild Wings stocks like these kings. Buffalo Wild Wings only going up now like
Oh, like Cardi B?
maybe.
Yeah, she does that.
Not totally familiar with a lot of her work, but I do enjoy it when it comes on a Peloton ride every once in a while.
Okay.
Yeah. And then the last one from Graham said Stolen Valor. Said 1, need more merch. Fair. 2, Austin FC. Really? Go crew. Psh.
Okay, buddy. No.
Then he said, keep up the good work, Dave.
Is that the Columbus team?
Sorry for mocking you.
Are they in Columbus?
Yes, it's a team that was going to relocate here, and then some shit happened, and then they just gave us a team, right?
Yeah. Well,
Remember
like
that?
the best way to get to this stadium for the Columbus Crew is that you take a road that's outside of Columbus and then you take it to the game. Because there's a road outside of Columbus, Ohio. This
Man,
is an OAR
He
reference.
just
that's
does
gonna
not know this.
It's soaring over Dylan's head.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know why you're putting it on him.
Yeah.
You knew it was not going to hit.
He wanted to try to embarrass me.
He did.
I wasn't
You
trying
look
to
like
embarrass
you look
you.
like a total.
You
freak
embarrass
right
yourself
now.
enough.
I don't think that's accurate.
That's fair.
Uh,
I'm just trying to be mean. I'm sorry.
more on the Verde.
Oh, do you want to get straight to it?
I've been chomping at the bit to talk Verde.
Dude, it's time to recap this weekend in fun presented by Dylan.
New sponsor. We have a new sponsor.
Trade Coffee, baby. We get almost everything delivered to us these days, so why should coffee be any different? Let Trade bring the best coffee right to your front door. Trade's goal is to make every cup of coffee your best ever. I have to say, if that's their goal, I'm in.
This is my first foray into subscription coffee. They just keep sending it, and it's fantastic. I'm on my second bag right now. It's incredible.
The journey to your perfect cup starts by taking their coffee quiz. Do you enjoy I like taking the quizzes that tailor stuff to you.
I heard you failed yours, actually.
No, you can't fail this quiz. It's actually more fun than it is anything. They hit me with a bunch of decaf. They're like, yeah, dude.
You got the see me after class note.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, okay. Just wanted the coffee.
There's some people out there. There's French press people, automatic drip people. Maybe you're just a cold brew person, but that's no problem because your answers will allow Trade to pair the perfect coffee to fit your taste.
Mm-hmm.
There's probably even pour over people out there, which would just rattle Dylan's mind. You have no clue what pour over
Oh,
is
dude.
like, dog.
When I hit you with that Ethiopian pour over blend,
I have an issue with pour over coffee.
What's your issue?
you just pour it over.
These-
My
Steak?
issue is that it's the same as like drip coffee.
That's
The
not.
method is the exact same. You're just making it harder on yourself.
Dude, oh, you're gonna.
Tell me
I
I'm
feel
wrong.
bad for Dylan because he's gonna get a
This
bunch
is
of
so
coffee
embarrassing.
hard
Tell me
in
I'm
his
wrong.
DMs. You're wrong.
This is so
It's the same.
embarrassing.
It's filtering hot water.
Look into
through
the
coffee
camera and
grounds.
give Randy a clippable take about this. So we can put this on TikTok
All
and you
right.
can get flamed.
If you choose pour over coffee over
Uh-huh.
regular drip coffee, you're just a pretentious. We probably shouldn't do this in the middle of a coffee read.
No.
Why are
Oh.
you doing it then?
You're exposing them, dude.
It's the same thing as drip coffee. It's just more difficult.
That's
You
not
know,
what
to each their own, Dylan. I don't coffee shame people. That's not something I've ever done. Instead, I stand coffee. And Trade will match you to coffees you'll love from over 400 craft coffee makers. They'll even send you a fresh roasted bag as often as you'd like. They guarantee that you'll love your first match. And on the off chance that you don't, guess what? They'll replace it with a different bag for free.
They're 2 for 2 with me.
You can have whatever you like.
There you go. There you go. That's TI. But we're not talking about tea right now.
Oh, it's good.
Wow! Oh my god! Let's get through the read.
Dude, give feedback as you sip. As your preferences evolve, your coffee matches will too. You can even feel good about your coffee since Trade partners with 55 plus small US-based roasters who are committed to ethical and sustainable sourcing. We're big fans of that. The whole process is fun. It's easy. Make it happen.
Why are you roasting?
All this roasting talk just makes me want to roast you.
It's true. It's true.
I'm a medium roast.
I want
guy.
to pour over you. Pour you
dude.
over, give you some pour over
Run up
coffee.
then. Come get these hands.
Were you saying something about a burr grinder? I'm more into an urban grinder, which he was doing this weekend.
More on that.
For our listeners right now, Trade is offering your first bag free and $5 off your bundle at checkout. To get yours, go to drinktrade.com/steam and then use promo code STEAM at checkout. You can take the quiz to start your journey to the perfect cup. Again, that's drinktrade.com/steam, promo code STEAM for your first bag free and $5 off your bundle. Enjoy.
Wow.
Dylan, what'd you do this weekend?
Thank you for asking, Will. I had an excellent weekend. I had Parks all 3 days because his mother was at ACLO weekend, so I had the great pleasure of keeping him all 3 nights. We just had a blast, an all-time father-son weekend with some Bay and Lil Bay mixed in. We had just a great little family weekend. Yesterday we went and saw The Addams Family 2.
Man, I was. What is it worth seeing in theaters, man? I had my hand over the purchase button for a while trying to see.
Yeah, we're familiar.
Blair's not going to resubscribe to this.
I'm like 4 of my last 4 on falling asleep in theaters with Parks.
What if it was the Blair Witch?
Spooky.
I keep falling asleep watching movies in theaters. I can't stay awake. And he
You okay?
It's like a thing for him now. He's like, are you gonna fall asleep this time? I'm like, I hope not. And
Is
I
it because
did
you're
again.
hitting your jewel?
And he like leaned over and he's like, wake up, wake up.
Yeah. Is it because you're putting a bottle of whiskey into a Coke glass and just sitting in the theater?
I could
wasn't
see you doing
drinking.
that.
You're not doing that.
I wasn't drinking.
Dude, it's hard, especially if you're not invested. If you're bringing the kid to the movie, like, I'm going to assume that you're not super into seeing Addams Family 2.
It was cute, you know.
You fell asleep.
I did.
Who's your favorite Addams Family member?
Ooh, it's probably Uncle Fester, maybe, or what's the tall one's name?
Mine's Samuel.
The Frankenstein-looking dude.
Lurch.
Thank you.
Lurch is pretty tight.
You ring. Lurch. Anyway, that's it, man. And I watched a lot of football. Shout out to the Longhorns and the Cowboys, both winners.
Cool, man.
Is it a good time to be Dylan on the football schedule right now?
It's it's going pretty well. Pretty well. I'm happy. I'm a happy boy. And that concludes this weekend in fun for me.
Dude, electric.
I think so too. Thanks,
electrifying. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What Dave you get into this weekend?
Oh.
Footy Dave.
Dude,
Oh,
Dave and I
why don't you shut
had
up?
ourselves a couple days just hanging tight.
Must be nice, man.
Did a little sushi din with the defreezes. The defreeze.
Yeah, I heard
What's
about
the
that.
plural?
Man. Defreezes.
What do you want? How do you want it to be? Because that's what really matters.
Defry?
I don't know. Sally just calls us the Jungs.
The defies?
I'm actually taking her last name. I know it's untraditional, but
Really?
yeah, I'm changing my name.
No, that's big of you.
Mhm.
Yeah, we went out. It was fun. Next day, got a surprise call from Will. Said, hey, you want to do this? You want to go to this soccer game? This Major League Soccer game? And I was like, all right. We talked to my wife. And I got permission. And I went. And let me just say this. It was the most electric Major League Soccer game I've ever been to.
How many have you been to in your life?
As of now?
Yeah.
1.
I thought you'd been to a Dallas
Hey,
Burn
man.
game or something.
Yeah.
The fans show out. Support that team.
For the fans to show out at the tail end of a Texas game, also when ACL's in town, to have that turnout out there, granted a lot of it's families, so they don't care about the other stuff, but still, was pretty impressive. They've got the section over there, the people who stand and they bang on drums and blowing trumpets, and they're having fun. Shout out to the guy 2 rows ahead of us. Every time the Verde scored, would sling beer, and then he finally got yelled at.
It only
But
took 2 goals to get yelled at.
He soaked your wife.
He soaked me. Did you see
y'all
me?
Y'all got soaked.
Dude, I was
He's in
drenched
the wrong
in
section
beer.
for that. You got to be in the.
That's what they told him.
section.
The security guard went up and said, "Hey, go over there if you want to do
He
that."
was doing the thing where he was trying. So he had a beer in his hand, and he would stand up and do that, like he'd raise up, and it would look like an involuntary act, like he wasn't trying to spray beer. But he did it so many times. Because how many goals they scored? 2
Well,
or 3?
I don't know.
Enough to
Did
win.
we catch that dub?
We did. It was electric.
I've never lost in that stadium, just to be
Electrified.
clear.
Wow.
I'm 1 for 1.
God, the city is buzzing right now.
It really is. It really is.
Shout out to me for just mashing that hot dog button.
Twice.
I just went, dude, straight up glizzy gang on them.
I can't believe you didn't hit the
Damn.
barbecue while you were there.
I was feeling the glizz.
As one
You
will
were
do.
glistening that day.
They were calling me Elizabeth Taylor.
Really?
Yeah.
That's because you had like eyeshadow on and
Who
stuff.
specifically was saying this?
Some of the people that worked there.
Okay.
They were like, dude, you got to chill, dude. We only have like a finite amount of hot dogs.
I heard you just had 2.
No, I had more than that.
Oh.
I kind of respected when I started realizing we had seats that were all you can drink beer. And I kind of started realizing after the guy started spraying beers the first time that, oh, the reason he's doing it is because he can just go get more
It's
without
free
having
beer.
to do anything. And I was like, yeah, this makes sense as to why his entire beer is on my shirt right now.
He had a
that,
man
man.
bun.
Did he?
Not that there's anything wrong with that. I just thought it was funny.
Seem like you do have something wrong with that.
No, I would have one if I could grow my hair out. I would definitely have one
Really?
for sure.
I've never understood why you would grow your hair out just to put it in a bun constantly. You know, like what if you're going to spend the time to grow your hair out, why not let it flow?
That's one of those trends that I thought would have gone away by now.
No,
but
not here.
There's some people are still doing it.
No, if you had to take any major sports league, Major League Soccer is the one that has the most man buns per capita.
Fair.
That's facts.
That is facts, man.
Dude, I had all the cred at that game too. People were looking at my Slovenian national team basketball warm up, and they're just like, "Dude, this guy's into some deep ass shit.
This
Like,
guy does not care.
This guy watches some leagues that I've never heard of."
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Dude, you're a soccer guy
That's
now.
sick.
People were coming up, they're like, "Dude, I'm so glad to have you on board. Like, this is big for the city to have you on board with this Verde train."
Really?
Yeah, it was like the mayor, Adler. I tell you, Adler was there, and he came up to us.
What do you say?
He's like, "Hey, love what you guys are doing at Washed, man. It's so cool to have y'all on board with the pod, with like the pod and the soccer stuff."
The mayor of Austin
Mhm.
singled you out in the stadium,
And the city manager.
and they thanked you for being a part of the Austin FC culture.
A couple of trustees as well that are on
Really?
board.
We
yeah.
might be doing some ad reads for the local government.
What about the
Sooner
red
than
carpet
later.
for you, Dave?
Well, it wasn't just me, but it was mainly me and me, Will, and Colin and Sally.
Hot Colin.
Yeah,
the four
call him
of
by
us.
his name. It's Hot Colin.
It's Hot Colin.
Hot Colin, it was just on fire.
That dude's electric.
So I woke up.
Shout out to him for the tickets.
I had a little bit of a headache when I woke up on Saturday morning because Davey and I got into some stuff, and then I went out to go pick up some breakfast tacos, and I looked down at my phone as I was leaving, and I saw a text that said Austin FC today. And I was like, oh shit, it's about to be the day. So what I do? I hit up you too, Dylan.
I know.
I don't want this to go unnoticed. I
You
hit
did throw
up
me a
Dylan.
text.
You could have been our fourth.
I immediately hit you up, and you ruined Lad's day because Sally came with us in your place.
Yeah,
She held her own though.
I had
Yeah.
a different soccer game to attend. My sons.
Well,
Which
how
I forgot to mention.
did they win?
They did. 2-1.
Was not expecting that. No
Yeah.
offense to Parks' soccer team. But.
Yeah, honestly, we were kind of joking about it.
The first goal their team is not good.
Any
But
bicycle
the
kicks?
first goal they scored was the other team scored their own goal.
Oh
What do
no!
you call it?
An own goal.
Own goal. Yeah. They were kicking it in from out of bounds, like right by their goal, and his teammate's back was turned to him,
Fucking
and
idiot.
it hit off his back and went in the goal. That's how they got.
Did
their
Parks
first-
rip his shirt off and run around celebrating?
yeah.
Oh man!
Yeah.
Dude, what an idiot.
He went Petey Pablo on him.
Did that kid's dad yell at him?
I don't know. I mean, they're six. He's like
Still though,
was-
dude, it's
like, what do you-
embarrassing.
yeah.
I think actually someone sent me a photo and you're on the sideline pointing at the kid and laughing. You're over laughing at
I
him.
did laugh, but I tried to stifle it a little bit. It was pretty bad, but funny. Kids, man,
They're just
You know,
out here.
What are they doing? You know,
Yesterday, man, I was just watching the games all day. Freaking red zone.
oh yeah,
You catch any of that Man City Liverpool game?
Yeah.
Probably the best second
on it.
half of EPL that I've seen this entire season so
I was
far.
just telling somebody that.
Really. It was a great one.
Yeah, I mean, just you never knew what was going to happen when the ball was kicked.
Dude,
oh, yeah.
dude, that's really good analysis.
It's like anything can happen, man.
I didn't do much outside of hang out with Dave for an extended period of time. Caught up on a bunch of TV yesterday as the Lions absolutely suck. So that's cool. Caught a little SNL, watched that premiere episode. Skipped ahead a lot. Not very good.
Speaking of TV, are we
Who
going to talk
hosted?
any Squid Game today?
You might know him as, wow,
Oh,
Owen Wilson.
I might have checked in on that.
It was fine. He had a couple good parts, but overall there were a couple skits that just kind of need to get left behind. Left on the like you can't enter the first episode of the season and have a skit that falls flat like immediately.
That's tough. You usually want to lead with one of your stronger ones.
Yeah. I mean, you had an entire off season to workshop, to do stuff. I feel like someone got a nod. I feel like they almost were giving a nod to the inappropriate lady who was screaming about the book and doing anal at the local high school or local school here because
Yeah.
they did an entire skit on just like pretty much just school board meetings.
Dylan kept sending screenshots of that Casey Musgraves performance.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know about it till this morning.
She's a talent.
She's very beautiful to me. I'll say it.
She crushed her. I only watched
got
the
a-
first performance. She did it to him.
She has great pipes, man.
I can't imagine being
Voice,
her husband
voice.
during this ex-husband.
Yeah.
Like you got to do everything you can to make sure that marriage stays intact so that you're not just getting poured out on every stage across America.
It's like dating Taylor Swift.
Yeah.
And like when the breakup happens, like you just got to brace yourself for what's going to happen next. 'Cause
Yeah.
you're going to get railroaded.
Like imagine not being able to enjoy 1989 because all the songs are about how shitty you are.
Right.
Like that would stink.
Yeah.
Isn't one of them about Harry Styles, but like not in a bad way?
I don't know. Is
Watermelon
she like
sugar.
did she go through like a barber phase where she was trying different hairstyles?
No, isn't like We Never Go Out of Style? Wasn't it like a play on his name?
Watermelon sugar.
Was it really? I don't know.
I could be making that up. He might not even been on the scene then. He probably was.
Here's an idea. What if we got Taylor Swift on the podcast to discuss the meanings of some of her songs?
Let's reach out.
I'll DM her right now.
Worst she can say is no.
I'm gonna reach out to her right now.
This is gonna end up like when I DM'd Nick Swardson and he never responded.
Dude, I think Taylor's pretty active in her DMs though. She responds to a lot of mine.
Okay.
Oh, cool.
Oh, that's not what you want.
Oh,
Will.
the server error on
5XX.
Instagram is not what you
I
want.
got it too, man.
That's a classic
Sheesh.
5XX server error.
They must be uploading the UI, the
Use
user
5XX.
interface, Randy.
That's the worst one.
They're uploading the UI.
Yeah, they're all they probably got some stuff on the back end they're doing, and then they've probably got a GUI developer, a GUI, graphical user
Is this
interface.
Tech Dave talking?
Yeah.
No one had recruiter Dave coming out of the woodwork today.
They've probably got some guys on the back end doing some SQL Server development on the back end,
Uh-huh.
and maybe some guys on the front end doing C#,
What about on the side
.NET
end?
stuff. That's hot still. Maybe some Ruby on Rails.
How did you not bust this out at Grand X more when we had like meetings with dudes that just got hired that we didn't know?
I don't know.
Do you see Jared did his Gangnam Style tweet again?
He did. I gave
He
him
did?
a like too.
Yeah, he texted me about it, but I was unfortunately fast asleep, so I didn't see it.
He asked for the TFM retweet without actually adding TFM.
Dude,
Oh, I got bad news on that front. I'm officially logged out of the TFM Twitter
no,
account. Yeah.
man, really?
I got my new phone.
Oh, that's
and,
that's
you
a
have to-
bummer.
you have to know the passwords to log back in, it turns out. And so I'm officially out. I did not take advantage of it ever. I'll have you know.
I
That's
wish you
good.
would have.
It's good you admitted to not doing a crime.
Yes.
Is it a crime to retweet?
I don't think hurts nobody.
Take me away, shackle me, daddy. I love retweeting
You're
stuff.
the digital bad boy.
You are.
Yeah, it's true. People call me that.
Let's talk about honey real quick. And I ain't talking about the stuff you drizzle on your yogurt. I'm talking about my favorite plugin out there.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
We all shop online, and we've all seen that promo code field taunt us at checkout. But thanks to Honey, manually searching for promo codes is a thing of the past. It's a free browser extension that scours the internet for promo codes and applies the best one that it finds to your cart. They support over 30,000 stores online that range from anything from tech to gaming, popular fashion brands, even food delivery, maybe even grocery delivery, Dave.
Ooh, I need to check that out.
Are you sure you didn't just have a random honey code that gave you free bananas, vitamin B, as well as
I
some...
don't- if that's an
other
offer,
stuff?
that's quite the offer.
Mhm.
It's been one of my favorite sponsors for a while, man.
It's and you're certainly not capping on that.
No, there's no cap here whatsoever. It has saved me hundreds and hundreds, if not thousands of dollars, probably hundreds.
I've gotten to the point where I will go try stuff on in the store and then go home and order it online because I know that I can get it cheaper, most likely by using Honey.
Yes. And it does all the homework for you. It's automatic.
Let me set the stage here, okay? So imagine that you're shopping at one of your favorite sites.
Right. Oh, okay, I'm there.
Just, yeah, you don't have to say what it is. Just think about it. And then when you check out, the Honey button drops down and all I have to do is click apply coupons. And then the most satisfying thing in the world happens. You see this little pop-up come out. It goes through all the different ones and you just see your prices drop.
And it finds the best ones. Like, oh, we found this one that'll save you $15, but guess what? We're going to keep looking because maybe we can save you 20.
Mhm.
Maybe we can get you free shipping on top of that. We'll see what happens.
I'm currently in the market for some new fall footwear. Not talking sneaks. I'm talking some nicer stuff.
Whoa.
Maybe getting some suede in the mix. But the thing that's been stopping me this entire time has been, just paying full price. I don't want to pay FP.
No one wants that.
No.
So what I'm going to do is
FP.
I'm going to go and I'm
Full
going
price.
to mash that Honey button and I'm going to let them get me some savings. It's going to be beautiful. If you don't already have Honey, you could be straight up missing out on free savings. It's literally free and installs in a few seconds. And by getting it, you'll be doing yourself a solid and supporting this podcast. Get Honey for free at joinhoney.com/circlingback. That's joinhoney.com/circlingback.
That's how you do an ad read.
Can we get to the real meat of this episode right now? I have not been more amazed by my timeline as I was on Saturday. I thought I had too many IPAs with the lads at the game because I was like, no way I'm seeing what I'm seeing.
It was
right now.
bussing.
That's something we skipped over, by the way. Will did go out of the gate at the game IPA.
You keep talking about how you're going to quit IPAs, but you keep going back to them. What are
Okay.
you doing?
What's your problem?
Here's the deal. Yes, I'm going to try to drink less beer. But when your seats have free beer and not free cocktails,
That's a nice
it's
touch.
kind of hard to not just start chugging beers. And so I had one IPA and I was like, dang, that was pretty good. So I ran it back a couple times. I ended up getting some other kind of Kolsch or something at some point, but I really did stick on the IPA train.
Which IPA did you have?
It's called Lagunitas. Ever heard of it?
I have.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Okay,
pretty
very
good.
cool. Very sick.
I had 3 to 4 of them. Nothing too crazy.
That's crazy.
I know. I also had 2 pounds of potato salad at the game.
He
No
did
one,
have a lot.
no one had more potato salad than me
Yeah.
at that game.
Damn.
He was calling it tater salad. He was doing this whole bit.
Dude, it was good though. It was so homemade that you could see the whole grain mustard little particles all over it. Oh, it was heat.
That's how you know.
mustard, far superior to the mayo version.
Well, this was actually heavily mayo version with just a hint of mustard. It was a nice touch.
Very cool.
Can we talk about Urban Meyer?
Yeah, the TL was just absolutely buzzing.
What, did he do something wrong? I was following pretty
Depends
closely.
on who you ask, I guess.
Do we even need to explain what happened? Has everyone
Most
seen
people
it at
are-
this point?
Most people are aware, but let's explain anyway.
He made the crucial mistake that so many people make. And when he had the opportunity to leave Ohio, he did not leave Ohio. He stayed in Ohio.
Yeah, so the Jags played the
Bengals.
The Bengals, Cincinnati, yes, on Thursday Night Football.
Oh, Thursday night.
The team flew back to
Uh-huh.
Jacksonville, which few people know is the largest city
All right.
by land area in the United States.
You know
Little
what?
known fact.
He did the move where you're at the bar with your boys and like they all leave, they all call an Uber, but you're like, you know what? I'm gonna hang out, finish my
Which
beer,
is a bad move.
maybe I'll go to another bar by myself, and that's what he did. And next thing you know,
He decided to stay back in Cincy and catch a vibe, which happens.
everybody's vibing in Cincy.
Right.
We know if this wasn't Cincy, we know that's a town he was in, but I don't know.
I can't say for sure that it happened.
There's
in
so many
Cincy, but
destinations in Ohio he could have
yeah,
gone
that's true. Yeah, maybe
Columbus.
Maybe he went up to Columbus.
just to kind of relive the old.
You know how you
glory
get to
days.
Columbus?
Tell
there
You
us.
a
take a
road?
road that's outside of Columbus and you drive it in.
What?
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway, he got into one. He tied one off. Tied one on. What's this saying?
Tied one on.
You wouldn't
Tied
tie one off.
Still
That's
don't,
something else.
Still don't understand what that means.
Yeah,
but
he probably
tied-
did that in the hotel room later.
What does that mean?
So when you
Tied
tie
one on.
a tie over your head and you're like the crazy guy with the tie on his head at the party.
That's not the origin of that saying, though.
Okay, at least I offered something up.
True.
Really, it
slap
makes
me
no
down.
sense. Like, what are you tying on? Anyway,
I can guess.
he tied one on, and some pictures began surfacing. A video.
The video.
He took pictures with some fans.
In his defense,
Got
Yes.
grinded. Was grinded upon by
he
a
was
young
taking
lady.
pics of. Looks like he did not turn down a photo from any fan.
No.
Good. That's a good guy move.
Who's
drunk
more
guy
who's
move,
more
too.
dead in the
Yes, it
eyes in this? Is it Urban Meyer in these photos or me after 2 Mexican martinis at Matt's El Rancho?
It's similar. There's nobody home. He's there. His eyes are open, but
He
there's
didn't
nobody
fall
there.
down the steps though into like the metal table
no.
like you did once.
There's no video evidence
a
of
long
that.
time
It could
ago.
have been someone else,
It
David.
was a long time ago. I watched. It's the drive. It's unbelievable.
Dude, don't take me to a crawfish boil that has all you can drink beer and all you can eat crawfish and expect me not to go crazy.
Exactly.
Sorry.
And it was like it's those the heavy metal chairs outside of Matt's that are so loud when you even like pull them out, and
Oh,
we'll
yeah.
just barrel rolled into one, and it was just it was loud. So the end of the story.
That video is still one of my all-time favorite videos.
Stop.
The panning over to Dave, who's like,
Stop. That was a
Great.
different
It
dinner.
was a different dinner.
I was
We-
in
we
my
were-
bag
we were
numerous
different
times that
back then.
spring. The weirdest part of this wasn't just the fact that he had a nice young lady grinding on him at the bar. It wasn't that just the photos being posted. I think it was the action that was occurring on Twitter behind Urban's back of his wife just tweeting through it,
yeah.
liking tweets about it, even commenting on it. She said, "Buddy needed a night out."
And there's a picture of her with, I think, her grandchildren. She's like alluding to the fact that she's at home watching the kids while he's out there.
Boy, that's the text you don't want to get when you're
Yeah.
out with the boys and you get like a real cute pic of the kid, and you're like, oh yeah, I'm out here.
we out here.
Was
Right
his
here.
phone dead? Was his phone dead this entire time? How was there not people just being like, "Urban, get out of there"?
Dude, he's the the age of, he doesn't check his phone like we did.
Let's
you know?
He's got the big text.
Yeah. he's getting his reading glasses out to check what's going on.
He had it
So-
in airplane mode on accident.
I think what's the most damning is not the photos, it's the video.
Yes.
Where-
Yeah.
Here's his biggest misstep. Well, A, staying there. B, he wasn't really dancing. He was just straight up. He was in a bar stool and getting grinded on while sitting down and not reciprocating any type of dance move. So he's basically getting a lap dance. And worth pointing out, with his arm between his legs, providing some sort of shield, which I don't know if that should be applauded or not.
Right.
And what
What
the
was he
only way I
shielding?
can describe it is probably his erect penis. Well,
My theory is he was creating a barrier between the young lady's backside and his
because she was dropping it.
Did he
And
not wear
his-
compression shorts to the bar?
and his piece.
Does he not listen to Internet Party and know that you have to wear compression shorts to the bar?
He should have worn
probably-
full pads.
He probably does not listen to Internet Party. I'm sorry to say that about our friend.
What, you don't think that he, on his hungover flight home, he's like, I'm going to queue up my favorite podcast from a University of Michigan athlete and John Duda.
I think queuing up Sunday Scaries would have been more suitable.
Oh, got him. He's probably had a lot of those this season based on how the Jacksonville Jaguars been playing.
I asked this question
Wow.
before the pod. I said, does it make it worse that they're 0-4?
It doesn't make it better.
Yeah.
If they're 4-0, do people care? People are hooting and hollering.
Oh, if you're 4-0, like he's
His
getting...
team's like, let's go, Herb. You know, but if 0-4 is like, come on, coach. You gotta get back to work, player.
He should have stood up and tried to dance back. Because
He
if he's just
couldn't?
drunk
He
in a
couldn't?
bar dancing with people, random chicks, okay, bad look, but not as bad as getting a seated, very personal grind sesh
Was-
from random.
Here's a question. Was he there with people?
I think there were some dudes there with him. I don't think he was just solo venturing in and out of bars.
He had a
Which is
ragazzi with
which
him.
makes it worse. Why wasn't the ragazzi more protective of their very high profile friend?
Maybe they were playing. Maybe they're doing the no phone
Setting him
thing where
up.
it's like, hey, everyone put your phones in a pile, and first one to touch them has to buy the round of drinks. And they were like, just unbeknownst to them, he's just going viral at a rapid clip.
Oh man, that's not a good look. He
Apparently, he was going up to people telling him it was podcast week.
yeah,
He apologized this morning.
he did. He press conference. He issued an apology. Of course, he apologized to the players, his family, ownership.
I don't think he like. I mean, based on how his wife was tweeting about it, I don't know if he needs to apologize to her. She seemed pretty open with it. Do they have an open marriage? Was she the one who mouth kisses all the players?
No, that's
No, that's Dan Mullen's wife.
Okay,
She mouth kisses everybody.
like what? But like still, like I just don't.
Dude, that should be a bet payoff. You have to get mouth kissed by Dan Mullen's wife.
How many videos of me getting grinded on in New Orleans before Sally gives me a phone call and is like, "What the fuck are you doing?"
That's
Hey,
why I
what's,
have a no
going on?
grind rule at the meetups.
Yeah.
yeah, please don't grind on us.
Uh-huh.
No.
Grind on each other, just not on us.
Am I
Get your
allowed to be?
money
Am
up.
I allowed to be Urban Meyer for Halloween and just
Yes.
get it? I just get a nice, Ohio State QZ.
Dude, he was rocking a fit. That was a good look. He had that QZ and the shorts on.
Still repping Ohio State, man. Love
I mean,
to see it.
his wife literally has the X over Meyer, the M in Meyer for her Twitter.
She what?
She puts the X there because they don't use M's because it stands for Michigan.
Oh, really?
Oh.
Yeah.
Is this like
Kind of makes her less searchable.
is this like the 23-year-old going back to his high school with a letter jacket on and like checking out the game?
Like, what are you doing, Urban?
He's rocking the Ohio State QZ. It's like, all right, dude, you kind of moved on. You're in Jacksonville now.
At least it wasn't a USC QZ.
A lot of jokes to be made about USC.
Mm-hmm.
Dave, do you have a special treat for us on the Urban Meyer front?
We really failed. We were trying to figure out where this happened, like what actual bar. And in doing so, we found out that Urban owns a chop house. It's called Urban Chop House.
I get it.
And I was looking for some good reviews on it, and the reviews they're pretty good for the most part. But my favorite one comes from our friend in Columbus, Sierra. And it's a 2-star review, which we were discussing before the pod. You know it's going to be good when it's a 2-star review.
Yes.
The 1-star is usually accompanied by like one sentence flaming it, get in, get out, be tactical, 1-star. 2 takes a little bit more thought because there were some things you liked.
Oh,
But
the
for
last
the
thing he needed was more thought.
I've never rated anything 2 to 4 on the 1 to 5 scale. It's always either 1 or 5.
I'm going to give you, this is like about 800 words.
Do
Like,
they-
we probably would have published this on PGP. I'm going to give you a little bit. Starts out, TLDR, save your money and go to Applebee's, parentheses, they have nachos.
Fair.
I'm looking on the menu here. I'm not seeing a lot of nachos on here, unfortunately.
I did like this. The potatoes are the star of this restaurant. The name should be changed to Urban's Potato House
Dude, fuck yes.
It's got a good ring to it.
because that's the one thing he definitely got right. The mac and cheese had a strong taste of parsley, and the asparagus was just mediocre. That's tough.
Dude, they not only do they have the whipped potatoes where you can add lobster for $10, they also have pig skin potatoes. I don't know what that even consists of, but you have to think it's
It's
torch.
made of football.
You think that they serve potato skins in half footballs?
Hey, listen to this. We ordered the deviled eggs, and we were not super impressed. According to my fiance, they were little zesty deviled eggs.
Dude, they're crowned with voodoo shrimp for $11. Your deviled eggs should not be more than $11. If you're hitting double dig for deviled eggs, you better have some truffle on that thing.
Mm-hmm.
Where's my pig? Where's the pig?
Did you watch Pig?
No, I haven't watched it yet.
Um,
I'm waiting to see it in theaters.
no, you're not.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, that's about it. I mean, there's much more, but it looks like this place does well. The food
It looks
good.
fine.
Is
It
in,
looks fine.
Is it in Columbus?
The coach's
Yeah.
pick for $59 is a 7-ounce filet, whipped potatoes, Brussels and bacon, herb butter, port reduction, and porcini potato chips. I can see you getting that.
Nah.
Here's a good one. Let's cut to the chase and talk about the mediocre and overpriced food, but the delicious craft cocktails.
Okay. They're
3
getting a little
stars.
credit there. Urban, you silly little bitch. What are you doing?
Yeah.
Dude, you can get a tray of spiked strawberries here. It's got Smirnoff vodka and Grand Marnier strawberry gel
That
with
would've
some
been-
whipped cream, and you just eat them. They get a tray of 5 for $15.
That sounds like
No.
something I would have liked in high school.
No, thank you.
They even have a name. They have a drink named after his wife, the giant Shelly Teeny. It serves up to 6, and it's $40.
Mm.
Okay.
Shelly
Maybe he was just
Teeny.
twisted. Babe, dude, I'm sorry. I was just twisted off the Shelly Teenies. I missed you so much.
Girl, Your Love is Like a Martini. That's Will's debut country album.
Yep. Just dirty.
And Mark Cuban and Cole Beasley are just going at it on Twitter right now.
Why?
The Bees.
It's
you know he
aba-
can
it-
dunk.
It's about being vaxxed, I'm sure. I haven't really dug in.
Dude, Cole needs to take this energy and get in the booth. Drop another mixtape.
That kind of booth. Yeah.
Yeah, not the play-by-play.
Right.
Although I would listen to
I
Cole
was
Beasley
like-
doing play-by-play.
I was like, wait, you want him to do play-by-play? Hey, can we talk about a unique investment opportunity that I have for you guys?
ooh, yeah,
Listening.
always.
Has anyone in this room ever been to Thailand?
No.
No.
It's on the list, though.
Really?
Not really. I mean, I would like to go.
I
But
would like to go, but I kind of need that trip to fall in my lap, kind of like
Yeah.
that girl did, Urban Meyer.
Bangkok.
As it
Wow.
turns out, whale vomit is all the rage over there. If you can
Ooh.
snatch up some whale vomit in Thailand, you could be making a lot of money. Apparently, there's a substance made by sperm whales that's known as ambergris, ambergris,
That's the color of your energy.
and it can be sold for up to $40,000 a kilogram. You guys want to hear how they discovered this?
Dude, moving major work on the streets.
A hard-up fisherman. Oh, why was he hard up?
Good for him.
Yeah.
He'd been at Urban Chop House.
In Thailand, he was in line for a windfall of more than $1 million after finding a rare piece of expensive whale vomit on a beach. I'm not going to try to pronounce his name. We're just going to call him Narong for now. He was returning to shore when he saw a strange object in the surf at the beach in South Thailand's Surat Thani province. He found a large lump of a waxy mess called whatever it was called, which is French for gray amber. The substance, which is regurgitated by sperm whales, can be sold for up to $40,000 a kilogram. And he found one that was 30 kilograms, which can be worth up to $1.2 million.
What is what is so valuable about it? What's the property?
Apparently, they eat a large quantity of cephalopods, such as
Yeah.
squid and cuttlefish, of course. And then they vomit out
Cuttlefish.
the indigestible elements, such as their beaks and their pens. I don't know what the pens is. Maybe
Pen
they
15, maybe?
they misspelled something there. And sometimes these parts move into the whale's intestines and bind together, slowly becoming a solid mass, which grows inside the huge mammal for over many years. So this thing is it's kind of like human decanting
It's
the
got cooked
food.
for a while in there.
Yeah. You got to let it all like
but
get together.
Why is it useful? Do we know that?
Dude, it's hard to say.
Yeah, this sounds like something I don't want.
The whale then vomits the mass, which solidifies and floats to the surface of the ocean. It has a foul smell at first, but after drying out, It develops a sweet and long-lasting fragrance, making it a very sought-after ingredient in the perfume industry.
Oh, there we go.
Do I need to cop some of this for the next round of Sunday Scaries candles?
whale vomit perfume?
Man, if only there was a tropical candle coming out in the near future that maybe we could have used this scent for.
Oh, what?
What?
Hey,
I feel like there's easier ways to acquire a scent.
have you guys seen videos of whales exploding on the beach? Like
No,
dead
I don't
whales?
frequent live leak like you do.
I don't either.
I've seen that video.
You have? What do you mean? No, like really though.
Tell us.
They get like gassy buildup and then they explode and it's quite disgusting. Turns out.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm still trying to find a way to extract
Hard pivot.
scorpion venom. By the way,
'Cause that's how much is that?
as we've discussed, it is the most valuable liquid on the planet.
Do you want to hear what this guy's going to do with his money?
Yeah.
He's a real one.
Is he gonna open a tiki bar?
He's going to open a chop house.
So he's already gotten a certificate to prove that it's real. Okay.
We're such shitheads.
If he said, quote, if I can get a good price, I'll retire from working as a fisherman and throw a party for my friends.
That's a
Don't
real
do
one.
that.
Dude, he's throwing a party.
He's gonna regret that immediately.
He should
what?
obviously-
Throwing a party?
He's gonna wake up with a hangover, like, man, I spent like 300 grand on this dumbass party.
Something tells me that he's not going to spend 300 grand on the dumbass party.
I think he's gonna go a little wild with it.
I'm going to trade in my crypto holdings for a little whale vomit.
Some say that whale vomit's the original crypto.
Really?
Are you bullish or bearish on this? I'm whalish.
Oh, it's so stupid.
Did you try to even find any whale vomit when you were on your little party last weekend in San Diego? There's probably hella whale vomit over
I
there.
couldn't find any whale vomit. I did look, but it was none to be found anywhere.
You weren't even fucking looking, dude.
What kind of
You were taking your dumbass nap. Sperm whales, dude.
Oh, hell
You did
yeah.
take a nap.
Oh, it was so good.
No one
Oh my
cares.
Dude, the boys
God.
were mobbing at the beach and you just took a
Yeah.
nap.
They were playing some dumbass paddle game. I was like, oh yeah, have fun, you idiots. I'm gonna take a dope nap.
Dude, if there's one thing I hate, it's chilling at the beach in San Diego with my friends.
I'll join them eventually.
Your boys were bonding and forming a tight cohesion and you were just
I
napping.
was just an hour late to the.
Were they trying to get you to bring a towel to the beach? And you were like, nah,
You
fuck that.
refused.
I'm staying back.
You're like, I'm laying on the sand.
Yeah.
I'm wearing my sneakers and I'm laying on the sand.
huh.
You got the Carl fit off from
Let's
First
put-
Night of Bachelor in
He did.
Paradise.
I was putting the vibes out, man. It was sick.
Dude, we didn't get to do 2 minutes in Paradise last week.
I've got 2 minutes in paradise.
Blair's going to like that one.
Shouts to Blair, man.
Ivan.
I don't think Ivan's in the running to ever be the Bachelor anymore.
Man,
Why? What
he's in the running in my book.
Can't wait to hear about him.
He let the horny get the best of him.
Mm. He pulled the old.
He
Urban,
got
huh?
caught. They did not hold back on the footage. He got caught lying a little bit. I didn't think it was that big of a deal because he was lying to Aaron, and who cares?
No, dude.
sucks.
Aaron has somehow become the most unintentionally funny person in the Bachelor franchise for me.
Him and James is a 1-2 punch. Is just too much for me.
James is still trying to position himself as like being like a super nice guy, which I think he is, but he seems gun shy, whereas I want him to bro out a little bit more. I think he's got it in him.
But yeah, we thoughts and prayers to Ivan.
He gone.
Other than that, I don't really know what happened. I mean, I didn't watch the last hour.
I don't think I did either. I think I'm just gonna wait for them to recap it before this next episode tomorrow night.
Cool.
I'm not trying to watch a 3-hour episode of a mid-season fucking Bachelor in Paradise thing. Don't care.
Yeah, I have no regrets on not watching.
You should. It was one of the best standalone seasons they've ever done of any show in the Bachelor franchise history, but it's winding
Cosign.
down.
There's too much good TV on right now, man.
We'll get to
Throwing
that.
football season on top of it. It's
Can I get a little credit for how right I was about Squid Game?
Yeah. I'll give it
Dude,
to
you were ground floor, man. No one else was talking about it.
Mhm. When I started watching it when it was the #1 show on Netflix, like I was ahead of the
I
curve.
wonder how it got to #1. No one knew about it yet,
Mm-mm,
but you.
mm-mm. They were like, Will's gonna find out about this. He's gonna make it the #1 show.
I am enjoying the show quite a bit. It is so twisted.
You were through 4.
It is twisted.
So I am
Yeah.
through 8. Will is done, right?
I have half of the next episode, half of the finale left.
Oh,
Yeah.
Super Edge.
Yeah, your boy might have fallen asleep a little bit on Saturday night after having too
Oh.
many IPAs.
Pulled a Dylan, huh?
We out here. It is what it is.
Bro, you're not helping the old case with you
I
falling
know.
asleep in movies.
Yeah.
4 out of the last 4.
I do it too.
That's such a
Dylan,
dad move.
Dylan, I do it every single night. And I think when I was speaking with Bay the other day in the studio, I think she confirmed that you and I have the exact same demeanor when someone tries to turn the television off after we've fallen asleep.
Oh yeah.
It's like, no, keep it on.
No.
No, keep it on. No, I'm watching.
Huh? I'm wondering.
It's like, instead, I could just, turn it off at the appropriate time and then resume it later. But instead, I get to go back and fast forward and see what I remember.
Falling asleep while the TV is still on and knowing someone is awake to like turn it off later is one of my favorite things in the world. I don't know why. It makes no sense.
Okay,
Like, just turn
It's
it
the
off.
little things.
can I, in the spirit of Squid Game, can I put out a sort of a stand mute cancel?
Yeah.
So if you haven't watched it and you're afraid of spoilers, we're not going to have anything too spoiler alert because Dylan's through 4 episodes, I believe.
4.
Okay, so if you don't want any spoilers at all, I don't think you're going to get too many here. But just go fast forward and wait until you hear us talking about a frat kid from North Carolina. Just that's what you need to do.
Yes.
Okay, so as you know, in the first 4 episodes, they play 3 different games. The first one is Red Light, Green Light, a game that we all played as kids.
Yes.
Do I need to explain how to play that? No.
No.
Then there's the Honeycomb game. Is this a game that is native to Korea, or do they play this elsewhere?
It is not. I've never heard of it.
I had never heard of it either.
It's essentially they have an etching on a piece of honey.
It's sugar.
Sugar?
It's sugar that they've melted down and formed
It's
little
brittle.
No
yes,
watermelon.
Formed little.
And you have to break it out. You have to break your little cutout out in order to survive. And then the final one was just tug of war.
Classic.
They have 3 games. There's 3 of us in here. Which one of us is the most likely to, or if we were to separate ourselves and become the leader for our little pod of people that we're going to try to work with during this game, which one are we doing for each of us?
This is easy.
Okay.
I'm red light, green light.
Okay.
Because I realized very quickly you don't have to run. If you just fast walk or just power walk, you're going to make it through and avoid people.
But you run. You ran in the pandemic, dude.
I
The
know.
problem, of course, with that game is that they didn't know the consequences of getting eliminated yet.
True. The first guy
Cause-
took the L.
Caused some panic.
Plus, watch me freeze on him.
Plus, watch me whip, watch me nay.
No?
Honeycomb is Will. I feel like he might have the steadiest hand. I don't know if that's accurate or not, but I know I don't.
Did y'all just see me hit the whip?
I can lick like a beast.
Yeah, I forgot you are a noted licker.
You a big lick boy.
Do you know how many licks it takes me to get to the center of a Tootsie Pop?
You're the tug of war guy.
Lil Licky.
Why am I the tug of
You
war
got the
guy?
dad legs, man.
Yeah, but I don't think you want. It's not all legs.
It's a lot of leg, buddy. You don't want my legs on there.
Ooh, that's a good point. I was gonna have Dylan on tug
Although-
of war. Now I'm thinking Dylan. Once Dylan
haven't-
took one step forward, Dylan would like give up. Like, I'm done with golf, man.
I
I'm
haven't
fucking
getting-
out.
I've been getting slim thick lately.
Okay.
Told you about I'm getting thick. On butt, hitting those weights. So maybe I am better at that. now.
Strategy. As we learned, it's all about strategy.
Well, I haven't learned it all yet, David, because don't spoil it for me. They cut off the episode in the middle of their game, so why don't you calm down?
Did y'all do field day in high school, in like elementary?
Yes,
I won every event.
So
they didn't kill
Wow.
the losers in our field day, unfortunately.
I can remember I tried to join a tug of war team in 4th grade,
Oh no.
and Michael, I'll respect his last name, because I'm pretty sure he's no longer with us.
That's too bad.
He
We got
laughed,
love
at,
from
he
Michael,
laughed
though.
at me because I was so small. He's like, "You're not playing on a tug of war team," but I did win the relay with 3 other guys. So, jokes on him. 'Cause
Tug of war day for me was the day that I got to show people that I was more athletic than they gave me credit for.
Very cool.
There are some people out there that might remember a day when I almost set the school record for the 200
Wow.
during track and field day in 8th grade.
I'll be your honeycomb boy on this one.
I think I'm better at honeycomb, and
I'm
I
straight
think
up
you got to be tug of war guy.
I'm surgical with my hands.
Yeah, big drawer over here.
You just lick away, dog.
I know what kind of damage you
Yeah,
do
and
when
I
you stay home
win.
sick, though.
What?
I don't know. I just feel like you'd be good at tug of war. You get those calluses on your hand.
Is this a masturbation?
No, it's from
thing?
deadlifting.
Okay.
You have calluses on
Let's
your
see your
I do
hands.
work
You're
out.
disgusting.
I do exercise.
Show us the hands.
Show us your hands.
Oh, yeah.
I have great hands.
It's weird that you have
Everybody
such
says
small
that.
hands.
I have big hands.
Oh, they're sneaky
No, they're
tiny.
big.
Sneaky tiny.
They're big, dog. Run up one of my hands, see what happens.
I have small hands. I'm not even at front.
Squid Game is good.
It's very good.
I will. No, I don't think.
It's dark.
Internet Party's own Brad is saying, "Hey, let's not do the Halloween costumes."
He's right.
But people are gonna do them.
Oh yeah, you can't stop them.
He's right.
It's a layup.
Are they already selling them?
Is it more acceptable if you do it and you have like
Wow.
if you like have all your boys do it too, so you're out there, or like
Would you be one of the people with the shapes on their face mask, or would you be one of the contestants?
no, I'm getting off that vibey green sweatsuit they're all wearing. That thing fucks.
What number are you going with?
420, I guess.
Oh yeah,
sick.
that's very
It's
cool.
got burns, man.
Yeah,
Smokes pot.
That's sick.
Dave
For
already-
your son's birthday.
yeah, because yeah, of course, it's Fritz's birthday, as everyone knows, and you guys make it weird.
We're sorry.
Yeah, sorry for loving my son and trying to pay tribute to him while I'm doing a life or death situation.
It's acceptable.
I would
okay?
go as one of the foot soldiers with the I would go triangle. I'm team triangle.
I might just go the main guy.
Oh,
That guy's cold, man.
or Will.
The main guy with the black mask.
One of the characters that's
outfit.
introduced later on. Will.
Oh yeah, I love that character. Dave, stop.
I just don't want to ruin it for you.
Right.
You know what I'm talking about, though, right?
There's a glaring lack of squid in this. I was hoping they were gonna be eating like calamari and stuff.
You thought that was part of it.
Mm-hmm.
Is the final game a Squid Game? The Squid Game?
Dude,
Why would we
We
tell
may
you?
never know,
It's got to be, but of course with a twist.
dude.
I've
It's
seen
hard to
people
say.
supposed
This
to
ain't
be
your
killed.
grandma's Squid Game.
And yeah, okay. You know what? I can't do any spoilers. Episode 4 was a tough one though.
Oh, just wait.
Just wait, dog. Just wait.
Just wait.
I want that main gangster dude with the tattoo. I want him to just.
That's
get
that
out of
dude.
there.
Dude, I kind of
While
liked him.
that dude
That dude
is
is a
scum,
problem.
he is scum. He does look tight. Does he not look badass?
Yeah.
You want
That
a
tat
snake?
is sick and his hair's sick. That dude's a fucking problem.
I didn't want to.
get that tattoo then.
I'm probably not going to get the jawline tattoo of a dragon.
I think it might look good with your mustache.
Is it a dragon?
probably would look sick.
That
It
was
would,
a snake.
is it a snake?
I don't know.
Either way, it's something that slithers. You know,
Does
just
it
like
climb buildings?
just like a snake
I'm gonna bite you.
with a little. I'll get the same tattoo with a little bucket hat.
Be him for Halloween.
You won't.
I don't know.
No, you gotta be
Uh,
Armand.
Yeah.
Let's talk about our friends over at Solo Stove real quick.
Ooh, it's Solo Stove season.
It
folks.
really is down
Yeah.
here in Austin, Texas. Like, you know, it's been hot, but now's the time when it finally gets a little crisp at night. You can toss on that Solo Stove, have a little vibey party, day or night. A smokeless fire pit from Solo Stove turns a magical like fall night into just a great moment. What are you doing over
Yeah,
here?
why don't you just not
We
do
have-
that?
I thought you were setting up a Solo Stove mid-read.
We have Brett's breaking news in a minute. I gotta get my stuff out of his seat.
Will wants
Man.
to throw a vibey party.
Yeah, dude. I'm trying to throw a vibey party over here, and you're over here just like moving your
Yeah.
briefcase.
I can't wait to go.
Dylan's
you love
digging
it.
out his cubby over there.
Dude, it's tough. Like, if you just make a fire, you have all this smoke, you have all this debris and stuff like that. What if I told you there's a way you could have a fire in your backyard and have no smoke, no cleanup?
By the way, they pitched that as a selling point, and it was almost too much for me to believe. So
Oh.
I tried it out, and buddy, it's legit.
I too was skeptical.
Yeah.
About the smoke feature or lack thereof, and I was very very surprised.
You
and
know how
happy
they
about
do it. It's a technology these days. It's like, what are they doing?
They're making fires that
Oh, yeah.
don't have smoke.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, they have several different kinds, too. They even have a Yukon edition that's just massive. I wonder if they named it after the car.
I haven't seen that.
They're like,
one.
dude, those Yukons are huge.
Damn.
Solo Stove creates story-worthy moments without fireside fumes, stainless steel construction designed to regulate airflow and burn more efficiently. So little smoke, you'll wonder how there's so much fire. It's easy to keep lit. Kind of like your boy Dave over here.
Oh
It's even easier to clean. Kind of like Dave, too. Dave's real easy to clean.
Yeah.
yeah, just never mind.
Solo Stoves are fire pits that are portable and built to last. They're easy to light with a few bits of starter. Your fire is blazing within minutes. They're so confident you'll love it. They even give you a lifetime warranty and a 30-day free return policy. No one needs a reason to gather around the fire. Solo Stove just took away any reason not to. And now you can get $10 off when you use promo code STEAM at checkout. Just go to solostove.com and remember, you get $10 off and use promo code STEAM. We've got an absolute frat star.
He's
Dylan.
the frat daddy of the month. Yes. Frat star. God, I swear, every time someone used that term, back in the day.
You
Grand
coined
X.
it?
I absolutely did not. I wanted to die. I died a little bit inside every time.
Wow.
Oh, you're a frat star? Really? Anyway, this guy is a frat star though. And it's such an old term that it's now like okay to say again in jest.
Are we talking about Briggs?
Dude, Briggs.
Dude, the kid's name is Briggs.
Is Briggs Edwards the best thing to? I mean, he is championing Pledgetock right now.
This is the kind of TikToking I'm about, and not like the actual like cool dancing that these turds are doing.
So
these days.
the theory here,
This
this
is cool.
We got this from Randy. This is a UNC kid who's now gone viral on TikTok. He's got about 123,000 followers, which is about 1,000 more than when we started this episode. And it seems as though you guys can tell me, as I did not pledge. You have pledge tasks you have to do. What do these tasks normally consist of?
like eating a couch.
Okay.
No, we didn't eat a couch.
So you think that his task is it generally accepted that his task was to get viral on TikTok?
That's the theory that Randy told us, and it
No.
has legs. I don't know how accurate it is.
That makes sense because obviously when Dylan and I did the fraternity stuff, TikTok wasn't around. That may surprise some of you, but we're a little bit dated out of that. And oftentimes you will make a pledge. You'll make them go perform for sororities, go do something to kind of make them look dumb, but it's fun and like the girls like it.
You turn him into like a barbershop quartet.
That's a great one. This is just on a whole new level.
Okay, there's on September 21st he did one, and he hashtagged it. What does FYP mean, by the way?
For your page? Is that what it stands for, Randy? For you page.
I don't get it.
Everyone does that. I don't know why they do
Yeah, I don't
it.
either. Anyway, his next hashtag is Pledgetock.
Mhm.
Would indicate that he is a pledge. So
It's a new app.
His lowest video has 652,000 views, and his highest video I think is at 7.5 million, 7.1 million. And he might be the greatest dancer of all time.
He's very good.
He's a once in a generation talent. He's just wearing frat tees.
dude, he's got like the gray. I don't know if they're New Balances. They look like they are.
He's got the
Tube
school on
socks.
board too.
Like he's just
Is there any way? What are the chances that he listens to this podcast?
not likely.
not fantastic chance.
I think it's decent. I think we have a decent North Carolina listenership.
Somebody we know has like a little brother that knows this kid.
Yes.
I will tell you that. Somebody listens to this pod. Because did you see a couple weekends ago I reposted the kid's face during the Ryder Cup who's looking over at the girl from like an old TFM video. We're back in Black's playing and it's like a girl doing a little dance and they pan over to that kid.
Yeah.
I posted that. A guy DM me, he's like, dude, I know this guy.
Really?
Yeah,
I love that shit.
I do too.
This
What if-
kid is electric.
What if Pledgetock was an app where pledges just like communicate with each other anonymously, like about getting their little dicks hazed off
Through dance.
through dance? The gift of dance.
I love this kid.
He's perfect. Can
He
we
is-
get him on the
he's-
pod?
he's
Can we get him on the pod?
Okay, who choose your fighter? This guy or Rusty Rank Spears?
Rusty's still the go.
Don't make me.
Yeah,
I'd-
sorry Briggs, but like Rusty's the original like frat dude on TikTok.
I want to see Briggs just absolutely delete just 12.
Dude, Briggs.
This
Something.
kid weighs 120 pounds.
Yeah, something tells me Briggs doesn't have his drinking like whatever.
I can't wait till Briggs like a year and a half from now, like JI semester or something, puts on like 40 pounds and like just grows his beard out and he just kind of looks like shit.
Yeah.
Stops going to class.
Yeah. His parents sit him down like, what's going on at college, man?
Yeah.
At the end of the day, Rusty ranks beers.
That's what he does,
that's the thing about Rusty.
among other things too.
Is that he sits there and he ranks beers.
Did I see him do 12 Four Locos? Am I imagining that? Or is it?
Yeah, no, he did, and that's when he turned the lights out hard. Like that was the one time where I was like, all right, maybe Rusty should maybe take a step back from doing
Are you
this.
saying he flew too close to the sun?
Yeah, but he wouldn't have known it because the lights were definitely out. I was worried for Rusty that day.
Yeah.
Let me say this about Briggs. If this is a pledge task, I got to say, there's some actives who don't like this.
Yes.
There's some actives who don't like all the attention.
They probably liked it until he went mega viral and was getting 1 million views on every single one.
If this is a pledge task, let me also add this. Fret on, good sir.
True. Fogs
Definite fogs.
for sure. We got Brett in the building.
Shouts to Fogg's Automotive in Scotia, where I bought my my car for junior and senior year.
Very sick.
Look at you.
Wow.
Wow.
Free
It's
ad
like-
reads. Is
this
this
small
small business
business
September?
You just hopped in.
It's very much a small biz.
It's good.
In upstate New York.
Very
I was
cool.
an Accord boy for a bit. And I'm a Jeep guy.
Congratulations.
What was the sticker on your Accord?
Dave Matthews Band, 2012.
That's right.
That's spec.
I remember parking that first day at the old studio, the Early Bird studio, and parking behind Brett and being like, what's this sticker?
Yeah, it
Dude,
was
we
one
heard
of those,
a chill dude.
one of my buddies, his dad owned like a printing like logos, that like heat presses, that kind of thing, and he made stickers, and I bought them in like senior year of high school, and then you couldn't really peel them off that well, so I had to just leave that for 10 years.
You know, Dylan used to put unpeeled bananas in his freezer. So,
Yeah,
Idiot.
did you hear
those
about
two
this?
were hard
What?
to peel.
Did you hear about this?
It's a callback.
No, I have not heard about that.
When you freeze your bananas, make sure you peel them first. Or else,
Why?
or else they're very hard
For
to peel.
smoothies. Have you ever put a smoothie in a banana?
And
Banana
if
in
they're
a-
going bad, the freezing them will pause that process. So you can
Yeah, I always put them in the freezer for banana bread.
Thank you.
Oh, see.
Thank you, my
See, I've never
king.
made banana bread.
I wouldn't know
Oh,
how.
okay.
Dave, I don't think it's not that hard. You could easily make banana bread if you put your mind to it. I have
Sure.
faith in you.
Caroline whipped up a pumpkin bread that she brought for this past weekend. Oh, buddy.
Ooh.
Thanks. Where's my slice?
Yeah, dude.
It's gone.
Sick.
It's gone. It's like we ate all of it. I'm sorry.
Don't come in here talking a big game about your girlfriend's fucking pumpkin bread if you're not going to give us a slice.
Yeah, what are you doing?
Unbelievable.
I want to
Alright.
put some butter on that and maybe sprinkle some cinnamon on
Oh,
top.
buddy, your bread.
Ooh.
Mm.
Little unsalted Kerrygold butter.
Okay, don't give. Just say butter.
Mm.
I'm a Land O'Lakes guy, Dylan.
Mm.
Dylan does margarine still.
I'll fuck a margarine heavy. Yeah. What's up with you? What's up?
Can we do Brett's breaking news instead of talking about Dylan's margarine takes?
Yeah, what's your
I
deal?
can't believe it's not butter.
It's not. It's
This
margarine,
guy.
dog.
Yeah.
It's definitely more spreadable than the Kerrygold.
Confirmed. Anyway, would you guys like to go space travel, Pandora, or the secondary auto parts market?
These are really good choices, all of them.
Dylan, you can lead
Let's
us
start
off.
with space travel.
Sure. You're familiar with Jeff Bezos, right?
Yeah. We got
Well-
Jeff Bezos right here.
Well, he's sending more people to space. On the next flight, drumroll please, Randy, William Shatner in the next crew.
Dude, he's too old to go to space.
He's 90.
You can't go to space if you're 90. I'm not trying to be ageist, but I'm looking out for their safety.
He played Captain Kirk on the original Star Trek, and I think it's a play off that.
I mean, yeah, this is some nerd shit from Bezos being like, I'm going to send the Star Trek guy actually to space.
Send Mark Hamill.
Also going is Planet Labs co-founder Chris Boschwizing
Oh, I'm happy for him.
and Metadata co-founder Glenn DeFries.
Oh,
What?
Glenn.
It's actually
Unc-
DeVries.
Uncle
with a V.
Glenn?
I don't
Is
have an
DeVries
Uncle
Land
Glenn.
different than DeFries Land?
He's actually the old co-host from the Tom Green Show. Glenn.
Glenn.
Anyway,
Oh,
This guy's a
guy.
nerd.
Dude, this guy.
This guy's a nerd.
Okay.
Went to Carnegie Mellon. Please. Melon stinks. Everyone knows it's a
yeah.
inferior fruit.
It's so mid.
the crew will float in microgravity for a couple of minutes before returning to land.
What is microgravity?
Dude, they're just barely going into space. They're going like a mile into space. Oh, big
They're
deal.
teasing.
They're not even going to space at this point.
It's stupid. Get out of here with that.
Did you guys see the thing? It's like I saw a trailer for something that says Elon sending a bunch of like just normal people to space after a bunch of training.
Yeah, they already did, didn't they?
Did they already do that?
Yeah.
Did he
And-
go
and
with
somebody?
them?
Had like there was a bathroom problem on board,
Oh, no.
so they had to, it did like something like it didn't flush the whole flight. So I don't know what it was, but yeah, they already went.
You just got space rocks doo doo going around everywhere.
Maybe they thought they were going to Uranus.
Got him.
Oh, what?
Good for them.
What's this Pandora thing, dog?
Well, unfortunately, do you remember the Panama Papers, Dylan?
Oh.
I remember the Panama Canal.
Well, now there's the Pandora Papers, a
This is
gigantic trove of secret wealth and dealings of the world leaders has been exposed.
Yeah, I saw that there were like 12 million documents with this. That seems like too many to trudge through right now.
Who's reading all that?
I want to control F Epstein and see what comes up.
You can you send an email over and say, hey, can you guys take care of some of the Putin stuff? So
Putin.
Like Putin.
Oh,
we can't have Dave
because
do
he's
it
on the podcast. Yeah,
What's that mean?
he's our third host.
Yeah, just conflict of interest. Anyway, I just thought it was curious that in the leak, there's a lot of shell companies,
She leaking.
and it says here that one Tide Blaze
Oh
is
no.
involved
Uh-oh.
in a shell company.
Was it a
What
tiki restaurant?
No, it's
Shell
just there's
necklaces.
just a shell.
Yeah,
Oh.
it's
like a-
actually a puka shell company.
Yeah, I just want to see if you had any comment.
Yeah.
They use hemp for the actual necklace.
Yeah. No comment.
That's sick.
no comment.
No
Allegedly.
comment.
It's weird.
I need some things redacted from this Pandora report.
The Pandora Papers.
The Cayman Islands would like a word.
The what?
Ooh. Somebody make the joke.
Dave, you're known to frequent the secondary auto parts market, right?
Yeah, people know that about me. It's kind of a passion of mine.
Randy, could you help me out here?
You should see all the carburetors in my garage.
And he says he can't.
The Slack that I sent you at 11:02 didn't come through.
Is this like the chip shortage?
No, not quite.
Is this why Samsung's building a plant here? A lot of
In,
people
like,
don't know that.
Taylor.
Williamson County, yeah.
There we go.
There
Will
it
and I
is.
know all about it.
Yeah. So this guy was trying to sell a catalytic converter on Facebook Marketplace in
Been there.
Reeds Spring, Missouri.
Okay.
Problem being, did you check what's on his table by any chance, Dave?
Oh.
That is 48 grams of meth. So
How do we know that?
Well, the police were tipped off
That's who know. Come on.
by this man who
I don't
was
think
selling
that-
his catalytic converter on Facebook Marketplace. Went to his house, found 48 grams of meth and a handgun.
Yeah. I don't know if the spoon with the syringe
Oh,
next to
Oh,
it's really the
gosh.
move, but
I just noticed that.
Can I get
Yeah.
a street value of 48 grams of meth? Will's got.
In
Will knows where to
Missouri,
go.
I'm not sure.
Google turns out.
I'm gonna guess 48 grams of meth street value.
200,000.
Whoa. I was gonna guess like
I was gonna say
four
65,
grand,
65K.
Yeah, I have no idea, obviously.
how much does meth going for?
It looks like a lot of math.
I don't know. I'm looking at a graph that I don't know how to read in order to get this, so it's gonna be hard for me to figure this out.
This guy should have just got an Adderall prescription. Be fine.
He might be distributing, you know?
Oh, you think there was an intent to distribute?
I'm just saying it's a lot of math.
There's multiple spoons. You might have just having a party.
A meth party.
oh my!
Maybe he was playing spoons.
Do you think
You
he was
guys ever
trying
play
to sell
spoons
his-
back in the day?
That's the last game in Squid Game.
Spoons?
What if the
Spoon
last game
stinks,
was
by
trading
the way.
licks?
Yeah, I always thought spoons was kind of lame. Like,
It's
I thought it was
Superman.
cool when I was really little and I'd play with my mom, and then I realized, wait, spoons might suck.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is. What is spoon?
It's like a card game, right?
It's like musical chairs, kind of, because there's one fewer than the number of people playing. And if you get four of a kind or something like that, you grab a spoon. And once you grab one, everyone reaches for one. And there's one person left out. You're eliminated. Boom. Out of here, buddy.
My
Mm.
spoon.
Take a hike. Call back.
I like spooning more than I like playing spoons.
Me too. Big
I have some breaking news.
Sure.
New Peloton instructor, Camila Ramon.
I feel like that's got to be like tough to get that job.
I'm gonna equate getting the nod to be a Peloton instructor like me getting hired by Dave at Grand X. It was like
They
it's
saw
like,
your
oh
work,
shit,
yeah.
okay, like all right, I've been grinding out here and now I get to go do it on the bigger stage. Let's ride.
You were one of
Literally.
Yeah, it was big.
That's right.
Are you going to give it a try?
Yeah, I can't guarantee that I'm going to get a ride in today, but I will be doing it. Based on the theme of her email, it seems to be very Latin themed. I could use a Latin ride in my life. Been doing some tropical house rides lately. Shouts to those. Actually, I haven't been doing any rides lately. I've been quite lazy. Did one last Monday.
You say you got on and you did want to go, and it was like, whoa,
Yeah.
yeah.
It turns out this dad weight and just general dad tiredness is caught up to me. Turns out I'm not very good on the Peloton right now.
It's okay. You'll get back,
I'll get back. I need to get in shape.
folks.
I got a beach vacation later this month, and if I don't look hot for it, I'm gonna start really grinding.
What beach are you going to?
Dude, hard to say. I actually don't even
Port A?
know. Yeah, we're going to Port Aransas. Is it time to get out of here?
Yeah.
We had a fun day.
That was
Fun one.
It's fun to have fun.
Just to answer Urban Meyer's question, yes, it is podcast week.
Mm-hmm.
Also, the internet's down today.
Swag.
Instagram down, Facebook down.
What's
Instagram's
that?
taking a big
See
L
ya.
today.
Oh, dogs.
Uh-oh.
If Twitter goes down, where will we complain about things being down?
Slack.
Cyber dust.
Usually Slack's down like twice a week.
Yeah,
though.
Slack loves being down.
I'll dust y'all if we can't Slack.
Bye.